Welcome to the Kenyon Long Podcast. I am your host, Kenyon Long here. Hit that subscribe button. This is a damn podcast. All right? Don't be jumping off so damn quick. You know what it is. All right? It's your boy, Kenyon Long, actor in Los Angeles, extraordinaire, writer in Los Angeles, extraordinaire, content creator, okay, hip hop bar giver, rapper, with songs all over TV and Netflix and the NBA and the NFL. Okay? That's me, that guy. So hit that subscribe button, man. Thank you for hanging out, man. I know you're probably used to watching me on short clips sometimes here and there, or you're used to watching me on my other channel, the Kenyon Long channel. Thank you for subscribing to that. But also, used to watching me longer on the Kenyon Long Show. Make sure you subscribe that on YouTube as well. We're back with another episode, baby. You already know, special announcement, man. My show, my hip hop improv show, only 100% hip hop improv, no rehearsals in the United States. My show, Flow State, is renewed for the rest of the year, baby. All right, so we'll be in Hollywood, August 16th, 8 p.m., man, at the Pack Theater, man. Pull up! Pull up, you ain't doing nothing, man. Especially you an actor, you're not working right now. Pull up, man. Have a good time, man. See me drop some bars, serious bars. It's all fun, you know what I mean? We dropping jokes. And yeah, man, it's all 100% improv, man. So shouts out to the whole crew of Flow State, man. You already know we do. We renew for the rest of the year at the Pack every month, man. So tap in and stick and stay. You feel me? Also, man, subscribe to me on all social media, man, as well. Of course, Kenyon Comedy on TikTok. You guys love that. Also, you should be able to find the Kenyon Long Podcast now. I had to change the name, as you guys know, because of somebody named Zach Fox, who had the original, who I had the original name. He named his podcast after my podcast. And so this is why it's called the Kenyon Long Podcast. But now on TikTok, you can go to the Kenyon Long Podcast and you'll get the clips from the show there as well, man. And yeah, I sometimes drop it on the Kenyon Comedy, but you know, on TikTok, you got to have separate accounts. So, but go to the Kenyon Long Podcast on TikTok and hit that follow button, man. Hit that follow button there too, man. I appreciate it. You feel me, fam? And my birthday's next week. Okay, my birthday's next week. Shout out to all the Leos out there. All right, roar. I'm not doing nothing. I got my mom's birthday coming up. She got a big, huge, monumental birthday. So it's kind of like in 2 weeks. So it's like, can't really do much when you kind of sandwich in between. So, you know, I'm just going, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'm just going to wake up and just do something random. Maybe, you know what I mean? I want to be like white people. Wake up and just do something random. You know what I'm saying? Like I just drove to San Francisco, you know, and start bipping cars. I don't know what I'm going to do. But let's get into these topics, man. Draymond Green finally says why he hates Jordan Poole so much. Draymond was on the Pat Bev Podcast. Shouts out to Pat Bev. And he finally said why he hit Jordan Poole. You know what I mean? And basically on the podcast, Draymond said, and I should probably kind of quote him, I don't just hit people. Dialogue happens over time when you usually ain't triggered by something that fast. We know stuff you don't say amongst men. We know things that you have to stand on. All right. That's what Draymond said about this. And, you know, I don't want to, you know, YouTube be kind of flagging your boy. They be flagging your boy crazy. So basically, you know, I got to like hood translate for y'all. You know what I mean? I got to be your hood translator. This is like my fellow Second City alumni, Key and Peele. I got to be the translator to this, man. So basically, Jordan Poole called him a pussy. Let's just keep it real, okay? Let's just cut to the chase. Jordan Poole called Draymond Green a pussy, and he called him a bitch. All right? Hey, look, if you a kid coming through talking trash, all right, I don't mind that. Just remember, you got to back that up. And Draymond saying, you got to, I stand on that. As Kendrick Perkins said, hey, I stand on that. Let's see if we can hear some.
Dialogue, of course, happens over time, and you usually ain't just triggered by something like that fast, you know,
right.
To that degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody on my team triggering me, you know, in an instant. we know stuff that you don't say amongst men.
All right, okay, cool. That's basically what he said. All right, so basically Jordan Poole called him a bitch and possibly, called him a bitch and probably a pussy too. So, but look, if you're a kid, you're coming into a team, you're trying to establish your dominance, whatever, your place on the team. Look, I wanted Jordan Poole on the Lakers. I'm not going to lie. When I saw him that first year, I said, who is that? Now, I try to do my ideas of trying to identify talent on the NBA Summer League, and I've seen it. I still don't know what happened to your boy with the red hair from Golden State, who got drafted, who was in Summer League, and he was scorching. I don't know what happened with him. But I just thought Mannion or something like that. I remember him in college. But I remember in the Summer League, he was scorching threes. And I'm like, he can't even get on to Golden State. He's on a G League team. Like, this dude with the red hair who was scorching the Summer League, he can't get on. So I saw Jordan Poole. I was like, y'all, if y'all don't want him, y'all don't want this guy, y'all want to put him on your G League team. Lakers, we need him. I'm tired of the damn Lakers saying, yo, Lakers need threes. They need a shooter. They need a shooter. And get everything else but a shooter. All right? You get a faux shooter. Oh, he can shoot some. He can knock down some threes. He's at 43%. Put this nigga in the game, he's bricking. All right? When the threes that we need for the Lakers, he bricking. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is what happened to the threes. We got him to shoot threes. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, fam? So I saw Jordan Poole. I was like, oh, yeah, this dude's nice. You know what I mean? I thought he was a cold-blooded killer on the courts. But look, Jordan Poole, you come in, you're young, you're dumb, and you're full of, you already know. You got to back that up on the court. We love talking trash on the court. I never used to talk too much trash until my team was winning a lot. But you got to back it up, man. But when you say certain things, though, you call somebody a bitch or you call somebody a pussy, Jordan Poole, you got to stand on that, okay? You got to be ready. When you say that, you got to be ready to throw them hands, all right? And so the problem was Jordan Poole said all this, I guess, a couple of times to Draymond. And Draymond was like, what, little nigga? What you just got, I forgot. I tried to do my Draymond impression. I don't really have one. We know that, he kind of talks like he got a nasal problem. We know that, people say stuff that, so, maybe he called him a bitch too many times. And Draymond's like, look, bro, okay, you got your money too. $100 million? $100 million? Yeah, I'm calling you a bitch. Yeah, all of y'all bitches. Draymond, quit acting like a bitch. You can't guard 5 positions. You know what I mean? You can't guard 5 positions, Draymond. You can't one punt guard. You're not a shooting guard, Draymond. Get your bitch ass down in the paint. Maybe Jordan Poole said that. I'm just being a translator here. All right? Quit acting like a pussy. Get down in the paint. I'm the guard. I'm the 3. Draymond, play your position, bitch. So maybe he said that, right? But when you say that to somebody, to a man, you just got to remember when you let that go, in your brain, you got to be like, okay, I said this the other day in practice. He ain't saying that. Draymond didn't say that. He said a little jaw dropping. All right. Then I called him a pussy at another practice. He got a jaw jacked again. I'm like, whatever. I've heard worse. All right. And I'm going to say it again to him. That third time, you might not. You still got to be ready every time to get your ass whooped or whoop some ass. You got to. You know what I mean? You got to. If you talk trash to somebody in their face, which I do approve, don't just type it out. Don't just type it out. Okay, y'all? Don't just type it out. And as somebody who was a battle rapper, I've heard every worst thing in the world you could ever hear. You know what I mean? So for me, it's nothing phases me because I've heard the worst. All right. But you got to, in battle rap, you got to be able, when you battle rap with somebody, you got to be able to, okay, shrug it off and figure out what you're going to say next. Okay. You got to, are you going to go lower or are you going to go somewhere in the middle, but it makes you really think about it? Or you can go really deep, like Pusha T did. All right. Do your research. And this is why battle rap is great today. I don't do that style of battle rapping. That's like, you got to memorize a lot of shit. I'm just saying, you have to do your research, okay? So maybe, if I was Jordan Poole, you can call him a bitch once, right? Jordan Poole, then you got to think about something else that you know about him. You know what I mean? Let's think about something else, Now, look, that didn't work out for, that didn't work out for some other NBA players. But maybe, it didn't work out for you either. You know what I mean? When you get too deep, somebody going to get mad. And that ass going to get whipped, okay, Jordan Poole? And now you're sad, Jordan Poole in D.C., Once again, Jordan Poole, get your ass some mambo sauce and some go-go. All right? Start playing Rare Essence and whoever else is new in DC. All right? And in the whole, we just talking about go-go. All right? Go to the new clubs, all right, that you'll be chilling at. All right? DC's great place, man. I love DC. I have no problems with DC at all. I no problems with DC. It's always been a good time. Howard Homecoming is coming. All right? It's coming up soon, Jordan Poole. Get ready. Get that damn smirk off your face. Okay? Or you're going to be Kyle Kuzma's bitch. Shouts out to Kuz, man. Shouts out to Kuz, man. I'm just saying. You're getting paid, bro. You're getting paid. So shouts out to Draymond Green. I'm not big on Draymond. I'm just going to be honest with you. We all know that. I'm not a big Draymond Green fan. Of course, I'm not a Warriors fan either. So, that's to be said. Next up, we got an ex-Google exec saying that AI, sex robots, is going to be taking over, man. They're going to replace your lover. That's right. Yeah, no, this is crazy. Mo Gadot. I get his name confused with Gail Gadot. So, sorry, apologies if I didn't say your name right, but Mo Gadot says sex robots. He was on an Impact Theory podcast or YouTube channel. Sorry, Tom, I don't really know you like that, but I've seen some of your work. Let's just see this for a little quick.
Robot is interesting, but sex alternatives for sure. I mean, get yourself an Apple Vision Pro or a Quest 3 and see how realistic your desired other gender is. Right? It's it's just incredible. I mean, again, just think about all of the illusions that we're now unable to decipher illusion from truth. Right? Sex happens in the brain at the end of the day. I mean, the physical side of it is not that difficult to simulate. Okay, but if we can convince you that this sex robot is alive, or that sex experience in a virtual reality headset or an augmented reality headset is alive, is real, then there you go. Go a few years further and think of Neuralink and other ways of connecting directly to your nervous system. And why would you need another being in the first place? That's actually quite messy. It's all.
Wait a minute, it's quite messy. That it is quite messy. But think about the cleanup for your AI sex robot. How messy that gonna be? Okay, all right. And I'm talking to you specifically, white dudes, because I know this is what y'all into.
Signals in your brain that you enjoy companionship and sexuality, and if you really want to take the magic out of it. Okay. It can be simulated. Just like we can now simulate very, very easily how to move muscles and.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's.
There are so many ways where you can.
Thank you, Mo. Some of y'all niggas, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all niggas is just too smart for your own damn good. That's part of the problem right there. Some of y'all niggas just too damn smart. This is the problem, man. You know what I mean? Y'all white dudes just want to explore every piece of space, and they're going to find it. White dudes want to just go down to the depths of the sea just to explore the Titanic, where we already know what happened to it. Guess what? You're going to find something. If you look, what we say on this podcast, keep looking for if you're looking for the wrong questions, you're going to get the answers. You keep asking the wrong questions, you're going to get the answers, right, to the wrong questions. So once again, a sex robot. Here we go again. You know what's coming. AI is taking over, and it's going to take over everything, even the sex industry. All right. If you had an AI girlfriend, just think about it, man. All right. Hey, what about this? What about, it's really going to start with a side chick. All right. AI is going to start with an AI side chick. White dudes, once again, are going to be doing this, okay? This ain't black dudes. Niggas ain't doing this. Niggas ain't buying a sex robot, okay? All right? The only thing we dealing with right now, we mad at the Madden AI, okay? If we can't deal with the Madden AI and how Madden want to make you break your controller, how the hell we going to deal with an AI sex robot, okay? We ain't got time for that. All right. And we damn sure ain't got time for the cleanup. All right. Because a lot of y'all niggas ain't cleaning up. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. A lot of y'all niggas ain't out here cleaning up. So how you gonna clean up? You ever gave your girl a hot towel? You know what I mean? No, you haven't? Okay. All right. So if you ain't did that, You know, your ass mad at Madden, that ain't gonna work. I'm just saying, black dudes, this ain't gonna work for you. All right, I'm just gonna keep it real. AI sex robots not gonna work. It's too much work. It's already too much work. You think it's not. All right, you think it's not, man. It's like talking to, whenever I used to be in the club back in the day, you see a fine chick, you see like, oh, like straight up, like first look, you're like in love, like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? But then you like, woo, you saw like the Louis Vuitton or something, some kind of crazy. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. You see them red bottoms? All right, your AI starts calculating like, oh yeah, this is a lot of work. You think about it, like I'm making $30,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like, or 25,000. And she got a Louis bag on. When I see the chick with a Louis bag on, I'm like, yeah, nah, no. Because you know what? If that's what she into, then she should have that. And she needs to have a nigga that will give her that. But that nigga ain't me. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be in your situation. If you got it, then cool. You know what I mean? She going to be asking for that. If she goes out to a fancy restaurant, I don't know where you live at, but she goes out to a fancy restaurant in your city that you already know that only rich white people go to, and you ain't never been, or you only go like once a year that your parents went to on the anniversary on your birthday, or you went to somebody's birthday party once there, okay? Like, but her ass go like every week. Hey, your ass got to do that for her. If not, you better keep it moving. Start talking to some of these fives out here, boy. You better talk to a five, man. All right. But look, man, maybe this is the new passport bros. A lot of y'all passport bros out there going to the Dominican Republic. All right. Going to Sosua. Man. Being a passport bro. Going to Thailand. Saw some video on TikTok where men get harassed in Thailand. Now, I think they're hookers. But hey, look, whatever. You guys go there and you feel proud of yourself. Oh, these women love me. These American women, they're so hard. It's so hard, man. It's just so easy here. It's like shooting fish in a bucket. Like, look, man, maybe this is the new passport bro. AI bros. AI hoe bros. All right, yo, man. AI hoe bros, bro. We got that AI sex robot at the crib, yo. All right, she got that Gok 4000. All right, Mo, are they doing that? You know what I mean? Does this new AI sex robot got that Gok 4000? That's what they need to know. You know what I mean? Like, to get black dudes, if you start doing, if this AI sex robot come out, right? And like the hashtag is, you can't really promote something like that on social media, but maybe, I don't know. I ain't not on OnlyFans. Maybe on OnlyFans, they do like, new AI sex robots are running an ad on OnlyFans, or even like porn sites, right? They run an ads on porn sites or something. And like, the new Gok 4000. Black dudes gonna be like, huh? Like, she got that Gok. Well, you know what? Sign me up, fam. Sign me up. I mean, but you know what? When it comes to AI sex robots, this is something probably gonna be expensive. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like the AI sex robots is gonna be like the 4K television, right? One of them joints like $10,000 when they first came out. Like $10,000 4K television. You're like, damn. You know what I mean? So the AI sex robot gonna be like $12,000. An AI sex robot built in with ChatGPT-4. You know what I mean? So she's gonna be slow with her responses. You see that little AI joke for you. She's gonna be slow with responses, but you probably want to use that 3.5. You know what I mean? That 3.5 turbo. You know what I mean? Especially you want that Gok 4000. You better switch to 3.5. You know what I mean? If you want her to understand your AI sex robot, you want her to give you correct answers, then you just switch her to Bard. Yo, but I don't want you switching when it comes to a podcast player. That's right. You know what I mean? So I want you to go and get Buzzsprout. That's right, man. Buzzsprout is my podcast distributor for my audio. All of my audio, man. Love Buzzsprout, man. And so they put your podcast out there on all podcast platforms, man. So it doesn't matter if there's a planet with AI sex robots and they listen to podcasts and they have their own app. Guess what? Buzzsprout will put it on that app. Okay. So, yo, Buzzsprout, man, hit that link in the description below. Also, man, I do want to talk about my Koji link, man. My Koji link, man. There's so much dope stuff in my Koji link, man. It helps content creators so you can have your own. All kinds of things. I got the manager cookbook. You already know I have the viral over 34 million views of the manager series. And we're trying to turn this whatever skit that you guys like into a full-length series. I have a whole season written. And it's a full-length series, man. So I do have a tip jar in my Koji link. And you can tip whatever you like, man. All right, you want to tip $1,000? That's cool. You want to tip $5? That's cool, man. But whatever video you watch, hit that Koji link, drop that tip. And that's great, man. All that money I raise goes to the production cost of the Manager sitcom series, man. So, yeah, man, looking to get started with that hopefully later in the fall is the plan, definitely. Late fall. So Hollywood shut down, But yes, independent film. So of course, independent production. All right. So make sure you hit that, man. But also, the manager cookbook out there, man. Lastly, we got Uncle Shannon. Unc. I'm gonna talk about this skip. What you need to do is why you gonna talk about that? I need a case to do. I'm gonna bet do all that. Skip. I'm gonna bet do all that. Yeah, no, we gonna do it. I'll call Lil Wayne right now. We gonna go bet some do on it. Skip. Shout out to Shannon Sharpe, man. Shannon Sharpe may be joining ESPN. Now, we know a lot of niggas got fired from ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got fired. And Stephen A. said, I could be next. Yeah, right, Stephen A. So Shannon Sharpe could be joining Stephen A. Smith to ESPN as a rotational host on the First Take show. And, I don't know. I guess that'll be good. We love Shannon Sharpe. It's great to have him. Of course, that Shannon Sharpe has Club Shay Shay. Everybody come on down. Everybody's welcome to Club Shay Shay. I think Shannon Sharpe on ESPN would be kind of crazy. It would be good to see him rotate in there with Stephen A. Smith. Rotate with Stephen A. Smith. He would just only be someone who kind of just jumps in and jumps out. So I guess we would only get a little bit. Now, how is this allowed in the contract? I don't know. I don't know what kind of lawyer Shannon has that you leave Fox and get to jump to ESPN so quick. Like when they let go of Jemele Hill, all right, when they let go of her, she couldn't do nothing. She had a gag order probably for like a year, I think. Like she couldn't even talk about it. And then she started saying, I'm going to talk about what happened at ESPN. Like she couldn't go nowhere. Her and Michael. Like they couldn't talk about it. They couldn't go nowhere. So how Shannon got out of his contract and how he's able to jump on ESPN. Maybe that's why. Maybe he can go to ESPN on a part-time basis, on an assignment basis, and maybe he's just a independent contractor. All right. So maybe that's it. Like you trying to find some ways. You got to use Chat GPT, man. You maybe use Chat GPT to finagle some ways how to finesse Fox, man. You know what I mean? How to finesse Fox 2 times and say, look, man, I'm just a contractor. I only come in for a little bit and I get out a little bit. I only come in for a little bit. So let me know. You guys think that Shannon Sharpe will be a great guest, a great addition to ESPN. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on at ESPN. Like I turned it on and it's like a couple of white women talking on First Take. I said, what the hell? You know what I mean? And then I like random white guys on there. And I'm like, what is, I just hate this time because it's like, oh, summertime, everybody take a vacation. I'm sorry. Sports is happening all year. Messi's going to be playing tonight. All right? Sports is happening all year round. There may not be football and basketball, but there's still sport out there. Hey, cornhole. All right. I was in the gym. I saw Chad Ochocinco playing cornhole. I said, what the hell? Professional cornhole league. I said, what is him and Andre Reed? I was like, what is this? ESPN will put on anything. Like, look, they just going to watch it. They already know bars will turn it on. Bars will just leave ESPN on. They just going to watch it. I go to a bar. They got 4 TVs up. All right. ESPN Deportes. They got cornhole playing. I'm like, what the hell is this? All right. What's up with the programming? So ESPN Already added, Pat McAfee. All right. So Pat McAfee's coming over there. And now they're thinking about adding Shannon Sharpe. So, let me know what you guys think about that. I think that's a good addition as well to ESPN. Would he have his own show? I don't know about that. I don't know where he could fit in for his own show. I would like to have his own show, but maybe he has to wait another year or so for that. That'd be kind of cool. Have a Shannon Sharpe have his own show. Like he is the head. All right. Like you don't need to be a permanent guest on First Take. Like he will be the head. Welcome to. And you know what? You need to get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy. That's right. TubeBuddy helps my podcast grow. Right. And you know what? You need to get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy helps my YouTube channel grow, man. Okay. It helps you with built-in AI for your titles and your thumbnails with A/B testing, right? You can just keep testing your thumbnails to see which one is getting the clicks. Also, they have another built-in feature that you may need to update a link in all of your videos. One click, you can update 100 videos. All right, take that link out, put your new link in bio in or whatever link to your website with TubeBuddy, man. So TubeBuddy saves you time and it saves you money, man, because you don't have to sit here and go through 100 videos to update one link, right? So use my promo code FAM2020, fam, all right? Because this podcast started right before 2020. Okay. All right. And we going, man. It's episode 150 something here, man. I do want to talk about this last thing. I don't have a video. I should have prepared it, but I do want to talk about this last thing. So, on this. All right. So we got another billion lottery winner. I wasn't near this location. So, there's one person who won $1 billion. It was downtown Los Angeles. I haven't been downtown in a year. My friends text me like, was that you? LA County is the biggest county in the United States. They just throw any kind of cities in it. All right. And people are like, once they say, but the news will just say lottery winner in LA. People are like, oh, I don't know how many cities in LA County, but they specifically said for this downtown LA. So at least they got that right. And I'm like, I don't live downtown. Why would I? You know what I mean? Like, definitely ain't going down there with them zombies. And so this lady, you won't see in this video, but this lady, I guess she won. She goes in there and she thanks the freaking the convenience store. I want to speak to the manager. Thank you. I won the lottery. I won. I'm like, what? If I won, bitch, get away. And then like she goes in, she's hugging this lady. And then like, she's like, thank you, I won the lottery. Now I'm happy for her, right? I mean, I'd be more happier for me, but I'm happy for her because I'm glad there wasn't no lawyer downtown that won. You know what I mean? Some rich guy. All right. So I'm glad. I was like, once I saw what the place looked like, I said, oh yeah, no lawyers downtown are going to that convenience store. And she's like, walks out. I'm like, what are you doing on the streets of LA? Downtown, and you just won $1 billion. Like, what are you doing? And so the news reporter, one person's running after her, like, hey, get a bodyguard, get a security. Like, yeah, what the hell are you doing downtown? Lady, you just won $1 billion. You don't need to thank nobody. The convenience store didn't do nothing. You said quick pick, they gave you that. That's all they didn't give you no numbers. Like, hey, what numbers can I play? They're not here to help you out. All right. Like you don't need to thank them at all. Like they just hit quick pick. The machine printed it out. Are you going to thank the machine? Thank you, machine. Thank you, machine, for giving me. Now look, $1 billion. I ain't gonna lie though. $1 billion though. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm thanking the concrete. I'm thanking whoever, babysitting my kids that day that I could go out to this. I'm thanking everybody. All right. I'm thanking anything, but my ass ain't going outside to go thank him. Okay. I could thank him from home, like from my mansion. Okay. And I'm about to have. So, I just thought that was, well, thank you. I'm like, girl, you don't take your ass home and start talking to these lawyers, try to lawyer up. You got a big decision to make. The first one is lump sum or annuity. That's what you need to figure out. Like, you ain't got time to be trying to figure out driving downtown, trying to go to the convenience store to thank. He's already going to get thanked. He's getting $1 million for his convenience store. He's already been thanked by you. Okay? So you ain't got to thank him, girl. you got to take your ass home. Take your ass home, girl, because you don't need to be out in these streets, because you know what? There are still wolves out in these streets. All right. So showing your face, you know, I already don't want to show my face if I won the lottery. The hell I'm going to show my body to? Hell no. All right. See me when I'm beside that big check right there. You know what I'm saying? That's when y'all going to see me around a bunch of people. And I got armed security. Once again, I'm going to have that Ja Morant security that he should have. Well, we talked about in this episode in Kenyon Long Podcast, right? I'm going to have mercenaries with me. Snipers. 2 snipers sitting right beside me. You know what I mean? Thank you, guys. Thank you. And these people will kill you. Thank you. You know, like they walking in the streets with 2 snipers on them, right? Strapped up to the teeth. And then they got everything. They got guns that ain't even invented yet. All right. On them already. All right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yes. Thank you. I'll do an interview right now. I got snipers in the roof. All right. Yeah. Don't even try it. Motherfucker, don't try it. Don't you, motherfucker. You try it if you want to. Right? Ask the wrong questions. Get the right answers. You know, like, hey, you know, I got a whole squad with me. You know, then I got somebody undercover in a car, in a beat up looking car with the windows broken out. He just sitting there like, I'm the lottery winner. Yes. And there's a gun pointed at everybody. Just so you know, I just won $1 billion, and also I have a group of mercenaries here, and they have a gun pointed at everybody. So let's get started. What'd you say, motherfucker? What you say? Say something, bitch. All right, like everything is over. All right, like so I will be walking out of here. And then I got a flying car already parked, right? And I have a flying car right here. I know you guys, it's not even approved. FAA's already approved it for me. So I'm going to be flying out this bitch, but I'll answer any questions I have. Any ones I don't want to ask, I won't. And don't press me. Or I will just, all I have to do is like this, and you're out of here. You're erased. You know, like, we actually have guns that have lasers. All right. Just so you know, there's guns with lasers here. My mercenaries have guns with lasers, like G.I. Joe, like the cartoon. Yeah, we have that. Right. With my money now, we have that. We shoot lasers. We don't even shoot bullets. You know, yes. Next question. There will be no other further questions. Thank you, guys. I won't see you anymore. I'm going to invest some of this money. I don't need to tell you what I'm doing. I'm talking to my lawyers and my accountants, my financial group. And thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. That's what you do. But shouts out to her, man.